So I'm on a Great Northern Class 387, and as you may notice, the interior looks a lot like Southern. That's because Great Northern is part of the GTR, Govia Thameslink Railway, who have the sum of 4 train operating companies: Southern, Gatwick Express, Thameslink, and this one, Great Northern. You're in the first class cabin. Looks kind of basic, this train, but the other end, if I can go through it. Yeah, you can walk through the coupling gangways to cross. Yeah, the other end is a GWR leased Great Northern train. Look, you've got GWR on the cat. That's really cool. The doors are locked, and I'm gonna start moving any second. Now, this is the LNER 1303 train to Leeds, we're slowly leaving King's Cross on the Great Northern 387. So, by the way, this is a 12:57 to Letchworth. We're getting off as far as Welwyn. Yeah, it's still an Intercity 225.
Welcome aboard this service to Letchworth. The next station is Finsbury Park.
This
Please
service?
keep your bags and personal belongings with you at all times. If you see something that doesn't look right, report it to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
This is the HS1 tunnel. It parallels the North London line, which is this bridge.
You may have to pay a penalty fare.
Oh. This is Potter's Bar Station, and this was the site of a big crash that happened in the early 2000s. I'll put up a picture of it now. And we'll also pass the very lonely Brookman's Park station, which will come up next. There's a LNER. Where? I don't know where that's going, I can't tell.
Welcome aboard this service to
Letchworth.
The next station is Hatfield.
Here's Bergman's Park. So we're passing the site of when back in 2000, a train derailed on this section of track, right about here, and it killed 4 people in a buffet car. It was an Intercity 2254 for Leeds. Due to some rolling contact fatigue on the tracks and rails, because of the lazy operator rail track, more like fail
We are now
track.
approaching Hatfield. Please mind the step from the train to the platform.
Yeah, rail track was like possibly described as fail track because of this crash. This locomotive 91023, which was renamed 91132, also involved in the Selby crash. It's now retired. Anyway, here's Hatfield Station.
This train is...
Right, we're leaving Hatfield, and this is where the Northern Line, my proposed Northern Line extension, will come. And there will be a station in between, known as Stanborough Park, and then Welwyn Garden City. Stanborough Park will be exclusively a tube station on my extension.
Welcome aboard this service
Great Northern
to
Service.
Letchworth. The next station is Welwyn Garden City.
We're slowly approaching.
We are now approaching Welwyn Garden City.
Thank you.
Please ensure that you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. You cannot use contactless payment beyond this station. If you travel beyond the validity of your ticket, you may have to pay a penalty fare.
Yeah, you can use contactless, but not Oyster here. It's meant to be in Zone 11 for Oyster. That's the Zone 11 expansion. Yeah, we have to get off right now. got one of the classic Intercity 225s coming. It's only like 4 in service. It's terminating here from Moorgate. Yeah, one thing I noticed on the signboard here, it says a marriage of town and country. That is cool. So it kind of bonds in the town stuff, which is what you see in front, the shopping centre, and the countryside, which is around this little town. It is good. I'm pretty sure it's something in literature, no. But basically, the Northern Line I propose would terminate here, and the trains would go into a turnback siding over there past the road bridge. Right there. There is an abandoned siding, and it can be used for the Northern Line. And as you can tell, this proposal is like very crazy, but it's only made for people coming from Watford or St Albans who want to access the East Coast Main Line. Right, so I'm now exiting the station and I'm going to enter the Howard Centre, which is this shopping centre. And this is the main entrance. So basically the Howard Centre access the entrance into the station. And it's here. It's kind of small, and yeah, this is where you buy tickets in the shopping centre. I don't know how to get down. There is an escalator, but that's out of order. I'll try and find a different one. Okay. I hate escalators where you have to like walk down as if they are stairs. Like this. This is the other side, and immediately empty out into a fresh park in the distance. And this is the main town centre of Welwyn, and it looks beautiful. I mean, you got a fountain in the distance, and a lot of places to relax and hang out. It's cool. Here in Welwyn Garden City, you can tell that it's a garden city because you got a nice garden here with a fountain and a statue in the distance. A lot of shops and businesses here. And there's the station over there. It is the Howard Shopping Centre, but the station is behind that. And this is the main entrance into the station, and I'll discuss about the Northern Line proposal later. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice patch of parkland. See what I mean? Patch of parkland. It extends all the way down to the Parkway Road, or Boulevard, I should say. And nice flower beds, which makes this a nice garden. There are tons of places to sit and relax. And this is one of the new benches they've added, so you can tell, because it's new wood. And it's a chair dedicating Freddie Godshaw, who passed in 2018. Okay, this is the entrance into Welwyn Garden City Station, and it is the Howard Centre. It's a rare occurrence, a station entrance with a shopping centre. And we're gonna enter the station and get my train back. But not before I do some high-speed action. Howard Centre. There's the North Mall, and this side is the South Mall. Got a nice clock dangling from the ceiling, and the ceiling is fitted with skylights to allow natural light into the station, into the shopping centre more. And here's the view. It's kind of quiet, but it's fine. Okay, now we're gonna head onto the platforms, the one to King's Cross. Okay. London Moorgate, it says. We're not going to Moorgate, we're going to King's Cross. Okay, that's the footpath to Broadway Road. Now I want to discuss about the Northern Line. So, if I just go over to this rather unsafe, like, footbridge here. And so, this here is a small freight yard, and I'm pretty sure this is, like, very rarely used. And if the Northern Line was to, like, come here and terminate, this would, like, become a construction hall, so there would be, like, a gate line and escalators and lifts down to a new island platform for the tube trains. And then this services building would be gone, and then when the Northern Line trains terminate, they then go that way into a new turnback siding, which is currently an abandoned siding, which was normally used for freight back in the day, but it's not used anymore, and it's only like used for shunting. But Yeah, and basically the route for it would start at Mill Hill East and would traverse the abandoned part between Mill Hill East and Edgware, and then it would call at the 3 stations that was supposed to be built on the Northern Heights plan, so Brockley Hill, Elstree South, and Bushy Heath. But Elstree South would be Elstree. Oh wait, there's a train. Yeah, so Elstree South would be Elstree on my plan, and Bushy Heath would be Alderham Park. And then we'd stop at Bushy and then Connaught Park. The existing Bushy on the West Coast mainline would be renamed to Oxley since it's not in Bushy. And then the Northern Line would then call at Watford Junction, and then it would take over the stations on the Abbey Line, which are Watford North, Garston, Briggetwood, Howwood, and Park Street. Then it would dive underground and serve Cotton Mill, which is near St Albans Abbey, then St Albans City, Fleetville, and then where it would change with the Midland Main Line, and then it would use a new station at Comet Square in Hatfield. Then it would link up with the East Coast Main Line at Hatfield, and then would run alongside it until here, Welwyn Garden City. So, yeah, this is a very crazy plan I've detailed out, but I'll explain more about it in VO. Hey, here's my train.
For it to go red and then dash through.
You can see the faded GWR paint. Okay, so because of this flyover...
Welcome aboard this service to London King's Cross. The next station is Hatfield. Please keep your bags and personal belongings with you at all
Because
times.
of this flyover, the Northern Line is to cross under in a perpendicular direction.
Or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Yeah, and the Northern Line would then run alongside the East Coast Main Line on that side, whereas the Welwyn would terminate on the other side. Right, and this is where the site for Stanmore Park Station would be. And then once it approaches the built-up Hatfield area, right here, the line would then start to sink underground. Yeah, then start to sink here as it approaches built-up areas.
We are now approaching Hatfield. Please mind the step from the train to the platform.
And the tube platforms of Hatfield would be built where those trees are, in a services area. And I'm pretty sure that was where some old platforms were from the disused part of the Abbey line that ran from St Albans Abbey to here. And that disused alignment is what the Northern Line would use between the East Coast and Midland main lines. And then the Northern Line will make a tight curve going this way and then back over towards Comet Square station, a new build station which would be built near a office development.
London King's Cross. The next station is Potter's Bar.
And here is where I would make a tight turn, similar to the one at Newbury Park on the Central Line. This was where the Hatfield train crash was, back in 2000.